It's officially Comic-Con week, so let's talk about it. So guys, this Saturday, July 23rd at 5 p.m. Pacific time, your boy will be in Hall H, ready to witness some amazing announcements from Kevin Feige and the team at Marvel Studios. Kevin Feige has an hour to just absolutely pop off. I want to be very mindful that all of these announcements could be spread out across Comic-Con and D23. Remember, Disney has their own convention, D23, and it's going to be happening this September. So just because they don't happen at Comic-Con doesn't mean they're not happening. It means that we're probably going to get those announcements at D23. But one thing I do anticipate is the biggest announcements are gonna go down at Comic-Con, because at Comic-Con, Marvel has a 1-hour panel to do damage, whereas at D23, Marvel doesn't have their own panel. They're kind of grouped together with like the other studios that are under Disney. So before I talk about my predictions about what we're gonna see, I want to talk about some projects that have already been confirmed to be in development at Marvel Studios. They just haven't been announced yet. So I anticipate that some of these projects will definitely get announced at Comic-Con. Starting off with the first project, we have Werewolf by Night. Werewolf by Night is gonna be a Halloween special coming to Disney Plus this Halloween, so I anticipate that Marvel will probably announce that and get that out the way pretty quickly. Next, we have Captain America 4 that will focus on Anthony Mackie, Sam Wilson as Captain America. This movie already has its writers, it already has its director, so I anticipate that they'll announce Cap 4 and they'll make some casting announcements about who's gonna be involved with this movie. Next, we know Marvel's gonna be developing a Wonder Man series coming to Disney Plus. Now, I think this is gonna be one of those announcements that happens at D23, because at D23, Disney Plus has a panel for all of the content that's coming to Disney Plus. And I was there in person last time, and that's where Marvel announced Moon Knight, Miss Marvel, She-Hulk. And it was like freaking rapid fire. They were just popping off one after the other. And I think they're gonna do that with a lot of the content that's coming to Disney Plus, and at Comic-Con, they'll make a lot of movie announcements. Next, we have the Thunderbolts movie. I definitely think they'll talk about this at Comic-Con. Thunderbolts, we already know it has its writers, it has its director, and they're already looking to film summer of 2023. So the Thunderbolts are happening. That's gonna be a movie that brings together a ton of different Marvel anti-heroes and villains. They're gonna be joining forces to do some good and maybe some bad, who knows? But Marvel's Thunderbolts is happening, and I think that'll get announced at Comic-Con. Next, we have Shang-Chi 2. After all of the brilliant success of the first movie, it's already been confirmed that Marvel is developing a sequel to Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. So I think that'll probably get announced at Comic-Con. And after that, we'll probably get an announcement on Deadpool 3. I think this is definitely going to get announced at Comic-Con, and it's going to be one of their bigger announcements because it's about damn time. Ever since Disney bought Fox and got back the rights to the Fantastic Four and the X-Men, we've all been waiting for an announcement where Ryan Reynolds is going to walk out on stage and finally announce Deadpool 3. The movie has had its writers working on the script for the longest time now. They recently just got their director in Sean Levy. I think it's time for Ryan Reynolds to officially announce Deadpool 3. Another project that has been confirmed to be in development at Marvel Studios is a Nova project. It's likely that this is going to be a Disney Plus series, but it could be a movie, who knows? So a Nova project is happening at Marvel Studios, so that could be announced at the D23 Disney Plus panel, or it could be announced at Comic-Con. Now, back in 2019, Marvel ended their 2019 Comic-Con presentation by bringing out Mahershala Ali and announcing him as Blade. So a Blade solo movie is happening, and I think we'll get a lot more details on this film at Comic-Con. They're gonna announce the title, the release date, some casting announcements, and I'm very excited for this movie. Rumors have it that Anthony Starr might be playing Dracula as the main villain of this movie, and I really hope that actually turns out to be true, guys, because Anthony Starr is such a great actor as Homelander. I think he's the greatest villain we've ever seen in a live-action comic book project, so I really hope that casting announcement turns out to be true, but I'm super excited to get some more updates on Blade. Now that we've talked about all of the projects that have officially been confirmed but haven't been announced yet, I want to talk about some actual predictions about what we're gonna get from the announcements from each project. Starting off with Marvel's next big movie, Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. I think this Saturday we are getting our first trailer for this movie. There's already been merch leaks coming out showing Namor and other characters from the movie, Riri Williams. So I think that's gonna be the thing Marvel opens up with, the first trailer to Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. Now, after Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, we also have Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. This is gonna be a big one, guys. After the way Loki ended, Marvel has solidified Kang to be the next big bad, and I think Kang is gonna play such a major role in the future of the MCU. So I think a lot of the stuff that we get for Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, we'll probably get to see some footage from the movie, and then we'll get our first official look at Kang the Conqueror. I'm ready to get some more updates on Kang. Another movie that's on the way and is currently one of my most anticipated Marvel films is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. I think we're gonna get to see some footage considering the fact that Guardians has already wrapped filming. And then I'm hoping we get our first look at Adam Warlock. Similar to Kang, I think Adam Warlock is gonna be a major character. I mean, Adam Warlock in the comics is such a huge Marvel character, so I'm hoping we get our first look at Will Poulter as Adam Warlock in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Another Marvel film that Marvel has in the canon has already wrapped filming is The Marvels. Considering with the way Miss Marvel ended and it being the highest rated Marvel Disney Plus show, I think we're gonna get to see some footage from The Marvels, and I think we're gonna get our first look at all three, Carol, Monica, and Kamala Khan in their new suits, just all assembled. They'll definitely bring them out on stage. Now it's time to talk about the big announcements. What are gonna be the announcements that shakes the earth? What are gonna be the announcements that gets everyone talking on social media? What are gonna be the announcements that makes time stand still? And guys, I think it's about time Kevin Feige talks about the mutants and the Fantastic Four at Comic-Con. You know, at the last Comic-Con in 2019, Kevin Feige ended it with announcing Mahershala Ali's Blade, and then he was like,
there's a lot of other stuff we didn't get a chance to talk about today. We didn't even mention that we're making Black Panther 2. We didn't mention the fact that Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is coming. We didn't have time to talk about Captain Marvel 2 on the way. I didn't even have time to talk about the Fantastic Four. There's no time left to talk about mutants and how mutants come into the MCU.
Well, guess what? I think now is the time that Kevin Feige talks about these properties and gives us updates on what Marvel plans to do with these characters. And I think Marvel needs to talk about the mutants or the Fantastic Four and make an announcement related to them, and that'll be the revitalization of the Marvel hype. Because after Thor: Love and Thunder, I don't know about you guys, but I feel it on social media. Right now there's like a vibe of people just like kind of doubting Marvel right now, saying Marvel's falling off, Marvel isn't hitting the same. Well, guess what? I need Kevin Feige to jumpstart this fandom, jumpstart the hype, and give us an announcement that's gonna get us talking until the end of freaking time. Now, I also want to talk about Secret Wars, which is Marvel's next big endgame. So I don't think Kevin Feige is gonna officially announce the Secret Wars movie because it's still way too early to even announce that or talk about that, but I do think Feige will make it very clear that that is what they're building towards, that is the end game. A couple of months ago, Kevin Feige actually talked about in an interview that in a couple of months, we're gonna get some clarity on where Marvel is heading and where the future of the MCU is heading and what's the next big end game. And I think he'll make it very clear that Marvel is building towards that Secret Wars movie. I am so ready for Saturday. This is gonna be my first Comic-Con ever, my first Hall H experience, and I am so excited to meet so many of you guys in person and experience greatness. If you guys aren't gonna be there, I'm gonna be taking y'all with me. I'm gonna be vlogging, I'm gonna be documenting everything. We're about to go crazy. So guys, make sure to subscribe, hit that bell notification on my channel to get notified for all of the upcoming videos. And guys, let me know in the comment section down below, what are you most excited to see Marvel announce at Comic-Con? Thank you guys for watching this video. I love you guys 3000, and I'll see you guys next time.